Hello everyone, and welcome to Power Pages Tips. My name is Nicholas Hayduke, and this is tip number 295, Web API Methods. Continuing our series on the Power Pages Web API, in this tip, let's look at the HTTP methods supported by the Web API. Before we dive into the details, don't forget to subscribe to the Engineered Code YouTube channel for our weekly tips, monthly community calls, and lots of other Power Pages and Power Platform content. In our last tip, we looked at the basic JavaScript required to call the Web API. To interact with data in Dataverse, the Web API implements the OData protocol, with the base URI of the service being /_API. To access the various Dataverse tables, use the logical collection name of the table. This is typically the all lowercase plural name of the table. For example, use either /_API/contacts or /_API/accounts to access the contact and account tables, respectively. We'll call that the base URI for the table. To perform your operations, you need to use the appropriate HTTP methods. Get is used to read data. You can retrieve a specific row if you know its ID. Just add the ID, surrounded by round brackets, after the base URI for that table. Or you can query rows using either the OData filter syntax or fetchXML. See tip number 258 for more details on using fetchXML with the Web API. For editing Dataverse data, we can use post, patch, put, and delete. Use the post method to create new rows, and use the base URI for the table. The patch method is used to update rows, and the delete method is used to delete rows. For these operations, use the base URI of the table, followed by the ID surrounded by round brackets, just like we saw with the retrieval of a single row. If you want to update a single column for a particular row, you can use the put method, where the URI is the same as the patch, but then followed by a / and then the column name. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found the Power Pages tip number 295 on Web API methods useful.